I mean, even though we wouldn't have went out there and had any drop passes, I still would have felt it could have been better. That's us trying to push ourselves to excellence and be the best team that we could be.
We've all talked about how the split practices help the young guys, but
Yeah.
what does it do to the vets? Is it weird not having all the young guys out there?
It does the same thing for us. They do the split practice just so we get those young guys more reps. And see, right now we get more reps as well as the older guys. So when we all joint groups, it's like NFL, man, you only get a certain amount of reps. I mean, 6 and 6 most of the time. So that's the best thing for us, both of us getting more reps and getting our conditioning up before we get into the real thing.
What's your goal as you come into full practice?
My goal is just to be a overall leader and become a better player than I was last year. Set my bar 2 times as higher than it was last year, and just be a better player for my team and myself.
Coach Petrino said he'd like to see more consistency from the backs and blocking as well as in the passing game. You guys been working on that during the summer?
Oh yeah, of course, man. It's a big task for us to keep our quarterbacks off the ground and clean every game, and that's our main focus, man. Before we run the ball, man, you gotta know how to block on the next level, and you gotta know how to block in college just to keep that quarterback safe. And that's our main goal, is just to make sure that each and every one of our quarterbacks feel comfortable back there.
Does it take a certain type of back to be willing to do that?
I mean, you just got to have heart at the time of needing to have to go in there and stick your head in there and block. I mean, any back could do it, no matter your size, your weight, or anything. You just have to have heart and put your nose in there when it's time to do it.
That offensive line was so painfully young last year. What do you see different from those guys now that you got a spring?
The biggest thing is experience, man. They've been scholars of the game, getting there and understanding the game just as good as they did last year. I mean, last year you saw they came along after Game 6. It was a fast rate of them beginning to learn the offense, and you could just tell they were scholars of the game. And that's the biggest thing, just getting in their playbook and being students of the game.
Take us through the process after a practice like this. What do you do to get your body ready to go again tomorrow?
Coaches always preach to us to be a professional, take care of your body. I mean, it was hot out there. I mean, a lot of players was tightening up during practice, so that just shows, man, you have to know how to hydrate yourself. Every practice you have to get in the cold tub, hydrate, and make sure you get a good diet in, because every practice is going to be tough in this spring. I mean, just think about it. Every practice we did in the summer, it's not with helmets. We run in conditioning. You put on a helmet, man, it's 10 times worse. So
How many ounces are we talking about? Water.
I mean, you have to do 2 gallons of water a day, man. For me, I sweat a lot, so that's why I have to get in 2 gallons a day into my body, just because I know I'm about to sweat them out right when I get on the field.
And how is the sort of your all's chemistry with Lamar as far as taking handoffs and things like that?
I mean,
that he was less experienced in that last year.
I mean, our chemistry with Lamar has just grown. I mean, we all getting a better connection with each other, and he's learning how to do everything, and that just comes with repetition and time. I mean, last year he jumped in, and he didn't know he was going to be a starter or not, but he jumped in there. He performed well, and it just took repetition for us to understand how he goes in the flow of everything, and how he operates the offense. And that's what every quarterback, you have to understand their flow and how they run the offense. Every quarterback's not going to be the same, so obviously it's going to be a little difficult, but after repetition, it's easy as cake, man.
What's something that's different about Lamar that you need to get used to?
I mean, it's just his tempo of the game. Everybody's tempo is different. Their cadence is different. You just have to know how to understand everything that they do. But everything's going well, and I feel very confident in every single one of our quarterbacks. Everyone that's out there participating, everyone that's out there has a lot of reps and repetition. Everyone went with each other, so we all feel comfortable when we get out there in any situation.
He wasn't with you guys today, but what are your impressions of the young guy, Dave Williams?
I saw him during just like when we do like a workout, just an independent workout. I see him work out. I see him on the weekends, and we do something by ourselves. And I mean, he's a competitive guy. I mean, they all just, every freshman that came here, I feel very confident in him. I like a lot of freshmen to come in and make an impact when their number's called. And I'm just happy for this season and hopefully get on the road, and very confident in the season and where it goes. Thank y'all.